Now on 4 News Now at 6, homeless women have a new place to turn for help in Spokane. What neighbors have to say about the new shelter down the street.
I'm tracking more spring showers on the way. I'll show you what you can expect where you live and when we will see a big warm up in your first alert forecast.
And one North Idaho school district says it could be forced to declare a financial emergency if its levy fails again. We'll explain the cuts the school district will still need to make, even if it passes. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
We're willing to sacrifice what we have in order to serve others.
Homeless women and their kids have a new place to stay warm at night. Knox Presbyterian Church in Spokane is welcoming them in, opening a new shelter in its gym. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Kirsten O'Connor.
And I'm Derek Dyes. It's operating as another shelter site in the city's scattered shelter model. It's located in the Emerson Garfield neighborhood at the corner of Post and Knox, a few blocks away from North Central High School and Garfield Elementary. Hunter Bertram is live there. And Hunter, what can you tell us about this new shelter?
Yeah, hey, Derek, here at the church, this new shelter will help up to 30 people. Women that are experiencing homelessness alongside their family, also women who are dealing with different health issues and are actively in drug rehab. And that focus, neighbors tell me, helps them ease their concerns with this opening up next door.
Knox Presbyterian Church is old. Over time, this area is built up, creating suburbia around this church. So when news came of a homeless shelter opening up,
we all try and be open-minded.
Craig Williams, a longtime neighbor of the church. At first, he freaked, but cooled down because of
the women. Yes, if it'd been the other shelters, then I may have had a little bit of problem.
Other neighbors I spoke with felt that way too, agreeing with William.
Well, I wasn't concerned about them causing a ruckus in the neighborhood.
Today, I took a tour of this new shelter that this church says was a calling for them to open.
We have this space. This is a massive building. It's not even about making the space, it's about how can we better steward the resources that we have.
In their gym, you'll now find blankets and mattresses. What's missing? People, which they say will be arriving in the days ahead.
It helps us to step up to our missional goals and live up to our values of who we are and who we claim to be in Christ.
And the shelter will only operate on a referral basis. People who want to come here have to go through the city's navigation center, which is located in the Cannon Street shelter. Live in Spokane, I'm Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.
All right, Hunter, thank you. Avista is asking the Washington Utilities and Transportation Committee for permission to raise your power bill. If approved, the average home in Washington would see an increase of $2.55 a month. If approved, the price hike would take effect July 1st.
All right, take a look at this video. It shows a long line of now former Federal Health and Human Services employees waiting to get their things as the first round of layoffs are now underway. It's all part of the Trump administration's plan to eliminate up to 10,000 positions from the department. Impacted agencies include the FDA and the CDC.
And now the Washington State Attorney General is leading a coalition that's suing the HHS. The coalition is made up of 22 other states and Washington, D.C. The lawsuit says the administration is, quote, abruptly and illegally terminating $11 billion in critical public health grants to the states. Attorney General Nick Brown says Washington is expected to lose $159 million from these cancellations. AG Brown writing, aside from the illegality of these actions, the administration is also choosing to neglect the biggest public health challenges, including substance abuse and mental health crises facing our communities.
Those cuts are being felt here in the Inland Northwest. Today, the Spokane National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health announced it's closing its doors for good on June 30th. This facility, along with one in Pittsburgh, are the only facilities outside of universities that are performing research into safety for minors. The Institute's work includes researching underground explosions, hearing loss, and black lung.
Well, here's something you may see on social media, a picture of a cold air funnel that appeared in Post Falls.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker joins us now. And Chris, spring is the season for funnels like this to appear, right?
Yes, you need very cold air aloft to produce these cold air funnels like Brandon Clearwater's spotted in Post Falls this morning. And as you can see on our satellite and radar, Boy, this is a typical spring pattern. Look at these, first of all, these polka dot clouds out in the Pacific, those mottled clouds, that indicates very cold, unstable air. And look at these splatter painted showers throughout the Northwest, also an indication of that instability that is so common in the inland Northwest in the spring. That leads to our scattered showers, our graupel, our occasional lightning strike, and once in a while, a cold air funnel. Closer look on our radar right now. We are seeing the last of some showers tapering off. We do have this area of precipitation from Colville down through the Moses Lake area that is moving to the south. I don't think it's going to hold together much longer, but we could still see a sprinkle or two in Spokane. We have a 20% chance of rain through 9 o'clock, and then it goes down to 0 all of the way through tomorrow morning, returning tomorrow afternoon and evening, and I'll be talking about that later in the news. Meanwhile, our high temperatures today running below average. We're only in the mid-40s in Spokane, 48 in Coeur d'Alene, 46 in Sandpoint, and only 48 in Ritzville. This evening, we'll keep it in the 40s. It's a cool evening to be out and about, but we will be drying out other than an occasional sprinkle. I will be back with your 7-day forecast. There's some layers to be shed. Warmer weather on the way. Derek.
All right, Chris, thank you. Anyone who receives benefits from the Women, Infants, and Children Nutrition Program, or WIC, can now use them online. Washington WIC launched a new pilot program that allows families to purchase WIC-approved food online through Walmart. According to the Department of Health, the program will also give families better options for finding items that may be out of stock in the store but can still be shipped. The project runs through the end of the year. It hopes to expand to other retailers after an evaluation period. For step-by-step instructions on how to complete WIC's online ordering through Walmart, you can head to KXLY.com. All right, discussion is underway in Spokane Valley over a resolution that would declare the city's opposition to Washington immigration enforcement law.
Yeah, that resolution would also enshrine the city's statement that it is not a sanctuary city. Madeline Mullins is live outside of Spokane Valley City Hall. And Madeline, what have you been hearing from people about this?
The Spokane Valley City Council meeting started just a few minutes ago, and there was quite a few people walking in, and everyone I stopped told me they were here for this resolution. There was even people standing right outside the front door, handing out flyers, urging everyone that was walking in to be against this resolution. When I spoke to the mayor earlier today, she said that they are expecting a good amount of people to be here just because of how big and controversial this topic is. One of Spokane Valley's top priorities is public safety.
You know, we've always tried to support our public safety.
But city officials say the limits that the Keep Washington Working Act has placed on local law enforcement hinders their ability to keep the public safe.
Our sheriff's department, we try to make sure that we are supporting them, and I think sometimes the laws that come out of our state don't support law enforcement.
Which is why this updated resolution states that the city will advocate for legislative and regulatory changes.
You know, I think that we just keep working to try to have our thoughts known. It's something that we do, and a lot of our citizens do too. We just got back from DC. We've been to Olympia. We talk to all our representatives and try to make sure that they understand where we're coming from.
However, immigration advocacy groups say that the Keep Washington Working Act allows for those to feel comfortable calling for help when they need it, regardless of immigration status.
Sanctuary cities are actually safer in general compared to other states that are not. And they're safer because immigrants know that, you know, if I call the ambulance right now for help, I'm not going to be questioned first about my immigration status.
And while this resolution does not overturn the Keep Washington Working Act or state that the city of Spokane Valley will defy state law, it does state that the city will do everything it legally can to keep illegal immigrants out. And I spoke with the sheriff's office today, and they told me that if this resolution were to pass, it would not change how they operate. They say with the Spokane Valley Police Department and the sheriff's office, they will continue to follow the Keep Washington Working Act. Live in Spokane Valley, I'm Madeline Mullins, 4 News Now.
Still ahead here on 4 News Now.
I have forgiven everybody about it, but I can never forget.
A Holocaust survivor shares her story of survival, loss, and resilience. In about 15 minutes, hear why she says it is more important than ever to remember the lessons from the past.
And President Trump is set to announce sweeping new tariffs tomorrow. After the break, how global trade partners are preparing to retaliate.
Download the KXLY Plus app on your connected TV.
4 News Now is brought to you by the YMCA.
Okay, guys, only 2 hours today. Don't be late. Okay, everybody, what do you think? 30 more minutes?
Be part of the YMCA and find your fit in more ways than ever. We're saving a place for you.
What if you could get brand new windows, entry doors, or patio doors now and pay nothing for 18 months? That's right. Pay nothing until October 2026. No money down, no payment, and no interest. Zero, zilch, nada. Don't wait. Your home deserves this upgrade, and your wallet will thank you. This deal is here for a limited time only. Call Renewal by Andersen today and get 20% off your entire project.
Regain your quality of life with expert spine care at Prosser Memorial Health. Neurological spine surgeon Dr. David Yam, with over 20 years of experience, specializes in comprehensive spine care, minimally invasive surgery, and disc replacement. Dr. Yam is now seeing patients at our new Spine Center locations in Prosser and Walla Walla. Call 509-786-5599 today to schedule your appointment. New, returning, and second opinion patients welcome. The new Spine Center at Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
You're busy, so at Car Wash Plaza, we're open 24/7 to match your schedule. Plus, we have safety surveillance lights and security cameras throughout the facility. It's easy with multiple payment options, cash, debit, or credit. There's even more reasons to visit our Car Wash Plaza. Our discount cars ensure major savings, and they're good at all our locations.
Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
The DQ Freezer is opening again to bring back our most wished-for Blizzard flavor.
Freezer clear?
Just in time for our 85th birthday.
I wonder what it's gonna be. I wish that it... You can't say a wish out loud. It won't come true.
The Confetti Cake Blizzard Treat is back, filled with confetti cake pieces and confetti frosting. All that's missing is a candle.
This is what I wish for.
Don't be late to the party. Grab yours before the DQ Freezer closes.
April 2nd, 2025 will go down as one of the most important days in modern American history.
The Trump administration is calling tomorrow Liberation Day as the president's new tariffs are set to go into effect. The details on these new tariffs are unclear.
And the president has described his plan as targeting the largest trade deficits with other countries, but he also appears open to negotiations, leading to even more economic uncertainty. ABC's Rena Roy has more.
By this time tomorrow, sweeping new tariffs on products coming into the U.S. are set to be official, with President Trump announcing what exactly he plans to target. The president has framed the tariffs as reciprocity, suggesting he's aiming at larger trade deficits with foreign exporters. He's adamant doing so will boost American manufacturing long term. The pushback has been swift.
Tariffs are so uncertain, so chaotic, such a mess, that business people are pulling back. So are consumers.
Prices are expected to increase on everyday goods, including appliances, groceries, clothing, and cars. The president has already announced a 25% tariff on foreign-made vehicles and parts. The European Union today said it has a plan to fight back, stoking fears of a trade war escalating.
We have the largest single market in the world. We have the strength to negotiate.
The White House today suggested the president is willing to negotiate.
Someone calls after tomorrow and says, hey, I'm ready to make a change, he'd be open to that.
The president is always open to taking calls.
Leaving businesses to consider how they change where they source from or if they should change at all.
The current supply chains, a lot of those were built out over the course of 10, 20, 30 years. And now if you turn trade policy on its head, you can't just wave a magic wand and change those supply chains.
The 25% tariff on auto imports is, by one estimate, expected to increase the price of a new vehicle by at least $6,000. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
And the White House says President Trump will hold an event tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock our time. You can stream it on KXLY.com.
The president's tariffs won't just make the price of new cars more expensive. They'll also drive up the cost of owning a car in ways you might not think about. Higher auto costs can bring higher insurance costs, which have already skyrocketed in recent years. Tariffs on items like steel and aluminum also set to push the price of auto parts higher, so repairs and used cars could cost more too.
If you need to repair your car, costs you a little more money. Same thing when the dealer takes in a trade-in, they have to recondition the vehicle, they have to repair the vehicle, be selling standards. That will add costs as well.
Experts warn states along the Canadian border could see higher gas prices as well because of these tariffs.
4 things to know about your weather. It's going to be a little bit drier and a little bit warmer on Wednesday with mainly mountain showers. There's a warming trend in our forecast, and it still looks like it is going to be a beautiful weekend, something to look forward to in your 7-day forecast.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
More Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source.
When it comes to getting what's fair for your auto accident, the scales of justice can be a bit unbalanced.
Insurance companies are big, and they know it. They'll delay payment and deny valid claims,
hoping you'll give up and take a low-ball offer.
So how do you get what's fair?
Call Russell and Hill.
We've handled thousands of injury cases and have the resources to make the insurance company pay up.
Injured and getting big-timed by the insurance company?
Call 800-LAW-0842.
Tomorrow morning, wake up with Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, Ryan Coogler, and Noah Wiley, all live.
I'm ready. I hope they're ready.
And this week, Elizabeth Moss on the final season of Handmaid's Tale. What will she reveal on Good Morning America?
Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, April 10th. A show that pays tribute to one of the best Mexican-American performers of our time, Selena. Carla Perez, live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, May 8th. You'll love Yachtly Crew, a 7-piece SoCal band who has started a nationwide yacht rock craze. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, July 3rd. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or CDAcasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
I have 2 options for you to take a look at.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel,
just watch yourself there. So here, guys, we're going to rip everything down to the stud.
Rebath is with you every step of the way, from design and products to removal and installation.
Okay. What do you guys think?
We handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,500 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and explore unbeatable deals on the largest selection of Get It Today inventory in the region. Make cleanup a breeze with a brand new model Bosch dishwasher. Truckload saving special for just $4.49 while supplies last. These Bosch dishwashers offer quiet operation, advanced water efficiency, and a variety of cycle options to clean your dishes every time perfectly. At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
All right, get ready to lace up your skates because roller skating returns to Riverfront Park this Friday. Admission to the skate ribbon is free during roller skating season. If you don't have your own, roller skate rentals are about $6. For more information, you can head to KXLY.com. Of course, you can bring your own scooter down there or whatever else as well.
I learned today skateboards.
There you go.
I don't think I've seen people skateboarding the ribbon, but you can just skateboard around Riverfront Park.
Yeah, or the skate park.
Yeah.
One of these days, I have a whole plan how I'm going to go before the kids get there.
She's pretty good on the
helmet.
Helmet.
I'm going to wear, full coat and motorcycle gear. Anyway,
take us with you with a camera.
No, that's the whole point of going in the pre-dawn hours. But boy, we've got some great weather to get out and do all of those things. Actually, this evening, you'll need a jacket because it is cool, but it's turning into a beautiful evening in Spokane. The clearest the skies have been today. It's 46 degrees, though. It's crisp. Right now, cloudy in Coeur d'Alene and 45. We could still run into a few showers. In fact, in Colville right now, we are seeing some showery activity and the roads are wet. This is US 395 in Colville with some puddles on the road and on our Doppler radar. The showers are really tapering off, but they're still out there, mainly up around Colville, heading down toward Wenatchee. This is all sinking to the south, but it's also dissipating very quickly. So our odds of wet weather are going downhill quickly as well. Our forecast radar shows the last of those showers coming to an end. Mostly dry overnight in the central panhandle down through the southern panhandle mountains. We'll continue to see some snow showers through the evening and overnight. Then tomorrow afternoon, there's enough instability for some afternoon convection, mostly in the mountains, but some of that may drift down into the Spokane area right around dinner time. Our odds of accumulating precipitation, measurable rain, are still only about 20%, but you may see some sprinkles on your windshield tomorrow afternoon and evening. Hour by hour, your Wednesday forecast will start the day off at 34 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a dry start to the day. Our 20% chance of precipitation kicks in around 11 a.m. and then we'll continue all the way through the evening with that instability of the day. 51 degrees our high, a little bit warmer than our 40s of today, a little bit warmer, little bit drier, and our warming trend will continue. Tomorrow morning's lows will be in the 30s in most locations, just a few spots getting down below freezing. Our highs 40s for Sandpoint, Coeur d'Alene, St. Mary's, Pullman, and Kellogg, 50s elsewhere around the region. And then we start to warm up. We're back up to average Thursday and then above starting Friday and continuing through the rest of the 7-day forecast. Our warming trend peaking on Sunday in the mid to upper 60s with sunshine. More instability showers on Thursday. Again, very hit and miss, mainly in the afternoon and evening. And then it is sunshine Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We bring back the chance of showers on Monday and Tuesday, but no big storms, just those spring showers that are so typical this time of year in the inland Northwest. Kirsten?
Thank you, Chris. Washington Governor Bob Ferguson is pushing back on his own party's budget plans, calling proposed taxes risky and unsustainable.
What he says needs to change coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Touch can mean so many things, even for children with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can stir a sense of wonder, can make a ride go smoothly, and make a smile stretch ear to ear. Dupixent can help your child stay ahead of eczema with clearer skin and noticeably less itch. When a touch is all in good fun, Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Help your child feel the heal and see the difference. Reach out to your child's eczema specialist today.
What can we make for you today from the Sweet Palace in Phillipsburg, Montana?
Hot Tub. Hot Tub. Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Friday through Sunday. 2 locations, Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center and Cooney County Fairgrounds. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Bill's Heating and AC is making it easier than ever to stay comfortable at home. For a limited time, get a full system tune-up for only $59. And we'll include a free smart thermostat. That's right, top quality HVAC service and a smart thermostat, all for just $59. So stay comfortable, save money, and gain 24/7 monitoring and control of your home's comfort by calling 208-777-5528 and scheduling your $59 HVAC tune-up today.
4 News Now is brought to you by Craig Swap and Associates.
Welcome back. A 97-year-old Holocaust survivor is sharing her story tonight at the Spokane Convention Center.
Helga Melmed was just 13 when she was sent to the Auschwitz concentration camp. Derek Strom spoke with Melmed today about her message of hope and perseverance.
Kirsten, Derek, even at 97 years old, Melmed rarely ever turns down opportunities to talk about her experience living through the Holocaust. She's one of only a few survivors left, and she hopes to keep spreading a message of hope, compassion, and forgiveness.
I have forgiven everybody about it, but I can never forget.
The 80th anniversary of the end of World War II is coming up next month, and many Holocaust survivors are planning to travel back to Germany to speak and remember the tragedies that took place during the war. Among those speakers will be Helga Melmed, who was just 13 when she was taken to Auschwitz.
6,000 young girls from the camp where I was were taken at the end, and those on ships, and the ships were bombed. 6,000 girls.
Melmed says befriending 3 other young girls while she was in Auschwitz helped her persevere. She says the experience taught her a lot about respecting other cultures, no matter where they come from.
You need somebody or something that you're attached to and love, and you need to respect your fellow person and try and speak out.
Melmed hopes everyone that comes to the convention center to hear her speak will understand how horrible the concentration camps she went through were. She's disappointed that some people deny that the Holocaust ever happened.
And there's excuses for everything. Oh, it's not so terrible. But it was terrible. And I hope people will understand that.
Tickets are still available to hear Melmed's speech, or you can find a link to watch it virtually on our website. Melmed doesn't want anyone to be turned away because of ticket prices. You can also find an option for reduced ticket prices. In studio, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.
Derek, thank you. Washington Governor Bob Ferguson is weighing in on state Democrats' plan to close the multi-billion-dollar deficit.
Why he says a key part of their plan isn't going to work.
The Lakeland School Board says it's in a financial crisis, and it hopes that this levy could be the solution. However, it does include some major budget cuts. Where those are coming from, coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Spokane Riverkeeper and the Salish School of Spokane are connecting kids with the Spokane River. Through hands-on river science, kids are learning to protect the water.
We protect and restore the Spokane River for future generations. These students carry the language and history of the land, and their voice reminds us why this work matters.
Numerica is honored to donate $2,500 to Spokane Riverkeeper and Salish School of Spokane. This is how Numerica cares for kids.
When I was told I needed radiation treatment for a brain tumor, I couldn't stop thinking about what could happen to my memories. Those moments I cherish from growing up, of finding myself, of the people I love, of what I've created. But they all just fade away. But when I learned how precise treatment was with Gamma Knife, I was reassured that those moments would be preserved. Because it's not only about protecting the memories I've made, but the ones I have yet to create.
This year, make your home more energy efficient and beautiful with McVey Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows. Did you know McVey Brothers sells the popular Coeur d'Alene windows? And last year, the 6,000 Window and Door Series won the prestigious Energy Star Efficiency Award. Well, right now, when you purchase a 6000 series window, we'll match your energy rebate based on current utility rebates. Plus, give you $500 off any roof you add to the job. At McVeigh Brothers, we're always working for you.
Ready for action? It's No Holds Barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, April 10th. A show that pays tribute to one of the best Mexican-American performers of our time, Selena. Carla Perez live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, May 8th. You'll love Yachtly Crew, a 7-piece SoCal band who has started a nationwide yacht rock craze live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, July 3rd. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
At Denver Mattress, comfort comes easy, but peace of mind is a bit tricky. And no, we can't give you a bedside psychoanalyst. Beat it, Sigmund. But you can rest easy knowing every mattress is backed by our 365-night Better Sleep guarantee. And during the spring clearance sale, find huge savings on clearance throughout the store, like up to 50% off select Sealy hybrid mattresses. Or score 48 months no interest and free shipping. Comfort, peace of mind, and a great night's sleep. Only at Denver Mattress.
Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
The Lakeland School District is inching closer to declaring a financial emergency, and students and teachers would pay the price.
The district school board is suggesting a new reduced levy as the closest thing to a solution. It would cost you about $82 per $100,000 of taxable assessed value per year. Our Alexandra Cohenyard shares the impact.
This new levy is $2 million less than the previous one, and the biggest cuts will go towards the support of staff. Now, those who advocate for it say that this failing would be devastating for the district.
Then it's disheartening. I mean, I really wish we could come together as a community.
For Kayla Dunn, wife of a teacher in the Lakeland School District, supporting this levy feels natural.
The levy supports not only with sports, but with academics. I know that the kids are truly being affected by it.
Others have raised concerns over taxes going up and fiscal responsibility of the school district, leading to a November levy failure. This smaller proposal hopes to be a possible solution.
We will feel those cuts, and they're not great by any means, but hopefully this one will pass.
Kate McCarthy, a parent of 2 in the district and advocate for this levy, is worried of the impact this not passing could have, as she believes it would mean a mass exodus of talented teachers and students.
I fear that our community will lose just what we have, and you don't just flip that switch and everybody comes back if you pass the levy, you know.
Even if the levy passes, due to the $2 million reductions per year, high schools would still have to cut $85,000 out of their budgets, and several staff members could lose their jobs. Out of the 2-year $15 million levy, the majority of its funds go towards teachers and extracurriculars. For Dunn, the hope is that the community sticks together on this. As she says, it puts students first.
We all have different, taxes that we're paying. However, we need to come together on this. This is a community thing. And
if you are interested in sharing your thoughts or questions on this levy, you can do so at the next town hall meeting on April 9th. Reporting from Rathdrum, Alexandra Cohenyards, 4 News Now.
Well, we had some snow and some rain this morning, but things are clearing up.
Yeah, we got to get through a few more days of possible wet weather, and then there's lots of sunshine at the end of the tunnel, right, Chris?
That is right. We did have snow, rain, some isolated rumbles of thunder, and even a cold air funnel. But right now, this is the view over the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. We have clearing skies and a really pretty, if not chilly, evening across the inland northwest. Here's a look at our Doppler radar, and the last of some showers sort of fizzling out across the region. Still some light precipitation up around the Colville area, down through the mountains and into parts of the Waterville Plateau. But even those showers will be tapering off for dry conditions overnight. High temperatures across the region today. We're running below average, especially through Idaho. Temperatures in the 40s and only 47 in Spokane today, 43 in St. Mary's and 46 in Pullman. Head further to the west, find some 50s in Omak and Moses Lake, but only 49 in Ritzville. Will be warmer tomorrow, a slight chance of showers tomorrow late afternoon and evening. Otherwise, a mix of sun and clouds and temperatures closer to average. We're going to be warming up above average in the 7-day forecast. Plus, I'll take a look at the latest outlook for the entire month of April on this first day of April. That's coming up later in the news. Kirsten?
Thank you, Chris. major upgrades are coming to Green Acres Park in Spokane Valley.
Yeah, here's what the park will look like once construction is complete. It includes 6 pickleball courts. You see them in the upper right corner there, a tennis court, and 2 basketball courts. It'll also feature a community garden, an expanded playground, a splash pad, and much more. Construction began yesterday and is set to be completed by mid to late summer. For a full list of the changes, you can look for this story on KXLY.com. Well, today, Providence's Behavior and Emotional Skills Training Program, or BEST, celebrated 30 years of supporting kids through mental health challenges.
Marissa Rio met with one young Spokane boy who recently graduated from the program and shares how these services helped change his life for the better.
I was dealing with a voice in my head, Tourette's, and suicidal thoughts.
This here is Nolan Moon, and he's just 12 years old. His family says his mental health challenges worsened when he transitioned from elementary to middle school last year.
We found out about the BEST program through Nolan's counselor, and thankfully there was an opening available.
Nolan began this program at the beginning of the school year, and that's when things started to change.
You learn how to control your emotions, to learn and cope with your stress if there's nobody there to help.
After weeks of therapy here at Providence, Nolan started to see improvements and has since graduated the program.
My internal voice pretty much stopped. I don't got that thing no more. My suicidal thoughts have just kind of disappeared.
Today, Providence celebrated 30 years of helping thousands of kids in the inland Northwest who are just like Nolan. As you can see, BEST program therapy rooms are all different themes to provide a safe, fun space for these families. And what's interesting is this program doesn't just help kids like Nolan, it also helps their families as well. Nolan's dad says he and his wife also participated in the program, meeting with a counselor once a week.
It gave us the communication tools to be able to talk and guide our coaching with our son.
If you're in a similar situation as the Moon family was, you can find more information about this program on our website at KXLY.com. In Spokane, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Well, things are starting to warm up around the inland Northwest, and that means it's about time to start thinking about spring and summer activities.
Yeah, Spokane Parks just released its spring and summer activity guide with recreational opportunities for the whole family. And one of the newer activities is pre-season swim lessons. So we're talking about swim lessons that start in May. Regular season swim lessons normally fill up almost immediately, so Spokane Parks and Rec created these new lessons to keep more kids safe in our lakes, rivers, and swimming pools.
Now's a good time to start thinking about swimming lessons because summer's coming, and you want to make sure that your kids have that skill before you go to those pool parties, before your kids go out to the lake or the rivers.
Preseason swimming lessons start Monday, May 10th at Witter Aquatic Center. You can find the information to sign up on our website, KXLY.com. A Spokane wellness clinic dedicated to making weight loss medication more accessible just celebrated its 1-year anniversary. Spokane Wellness Group provides a generic version of the popular weight loss drug Ozempic, and since opening has helped the community shed over 2,300 pounds in total. To mark this milestone, the clinic is giving back. Co-owner Tammy Tibbles, who is also a Spokane basketball legend, is encouraging patients to participate in their food drive. They've asked their patients to donate an amount of food equal to the amount of weight that they've lost.
This product just changed my life, and that's why I got into it, this is amazing, right? So our whole process has been to try to help people, and we think it's really important to give back to our community.
At the end of April, they will donate 2,300 pounds of food to Second Harvest, and people in the community who are not patients can also help out. For information, you can head to KXLY.com.
All right, Washington Governor Bob Ferguson weighed in on the budget plans of legislative Democrats.
The governor criticizing a key part of the plan to help close a multi-billion-dollar deficit. Murrow News fellow Albert James shows us why the governor says one of the proposed taxes isn't going to work and what's next to pass a budget by the end of the month.
If the legislature wishes to complete our work on time, they need to immediately move the budget discussions in a significantly different direction.
Governor Ferguson says budget proposals from fellow Democrats in control of the legislature aren't close to where he'd want them to be to get his signature. While he acknowledged the state can't solely rely on cuts to close its budget shortfall, he says there are far too much in taxes in the Democratic proposals. He singled out the idea of instituting a tax on the assets of wealthy individuals, concerned about how successful it would be in the long term and if it's even constitutional.
The legal arguments for a wealth tax are untested. The courts could go either way on that issue. It would be irresponsible to rely on an untested new tax to balance our budget.
While he didn't comment on other revenue proposals because of ongoing negotiations, he raised concerns around a Senate Democratic idea to tap into state reserve funding. He says that money is key at a time where there's a lot of uncertainty with tariffs, funding cuts, and other actions from the other Washington.
Hope is not a strategy with Donald Trump. Take my word on that. I am not going to allow the state that I love to be at the financial mercy of Donald Trump and Elon Musk. That is not going to happen.
Before the governor spoke, Democratic leaders said a lot of conversations would be taking place over the next few weeks to get one budget across the finish line.
We have lots of plans B, C, and D. We're going to have good, productive conversations, and we fully intend to give him a budget and a set of revenue bills that he will support and can sign.
Legislators have to pass a budget to the governor before session ends on April 27th. In Olympia, I'm Albert James reporting.
I have a hard time fathoming this every year since they went to the longer season. The Spokane Indians are just days away from beginning the 2025 season.
Yeah, today marked their first team practice, readying for a title defense.
We went by the ballpark today to hear from some of the guys. Listen in after the break to hear how one new Spokane player is getting used to life in Spokane.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gamma Knife.
Life moves fast, and we get it. You're busy. Our digital banking can change how you manage your money, whether you're chatting with a representative after hours, depositing a check from your phone, or meeting with us face-to-face. Wherever life takes you, we've got you covered. It's your money. Access it anytime, anywhere. Open your account at p1fcu.org. P1FCU, your community, your credit union.
Ready for action? It's No Holds Barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, April 10th. A show that pays tribute to one of the best Mexican-American performers of our time, Selena. Carla Perez, live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, May 8th. You'll love Yachtly Crew, a 7-piece SoCal band who has started a nationwide yacht rock craze. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, July 3rd. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere.
Wherever you need us, American On-Site.
What if you could get brand new windows, entry doors, or patio doors now and pay nothing for 18 months? That's right. Pay nothing until October 2026. No money down, no payment, and no interest. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Don't wait. Your home deserves this upgrade, and your wallet will thank you. This deal is here for a limited time only. Call Renewal by Anderson today and get 20% off your entire project.
Next ET.
I'm a workaholic. I love it.
The Stars take over Sin City are exclusives from CinemaCon in Las Vegas, plus Kevin Bacon's Wild TV return.
You know, it was a little frightening.
Next ET.
Watch Entertainment Tonight at 7:30.
We have 2 dead bodies and a kidnapping of an infant.
We're ready to say it, right? Colt.
I can get inside.
We are in harmony with each other.
I have never been as worried about Will as I am right now.
New Will Trapped, tonight on ABC.
We're just a few days away from the start of the Spokane Indians season. They host the Everett Aqua Sox this Friday to begin their Northwest League Championship title defense. Indians won that first title since 2008 on a walk-off hit by pitch, and now look to 2025 to try and carry that momentum into the new season and year. Indians gained 14 players from the low-A Fresno Grizzlies this offseason. That's almost half of their 30-man roster, and Jared Thomas is one of those new additions moving up from Fresno, and he spoke today about his arrival to Spokane and what he wants out of this season.
Coming to a park that's got a lot of rich history. The park's been here for a long time, looks phenomenal. Weather's great. It's got the big trees in the background with the snow on the mountains, so it's been good. We got a great group of guys. I think we're going to have a great culture going into the season for sure. We're going to go do our best to go out there and just have fun. We know the success of the team last year, and we're going to try and do the same thing and come back with a victory. So it's going to be cool.
So now the Indians shift their gears from practice to full swing mode, gearing up for their first of 66 home games at Avista Stadium. And it's firework night for opening day at Avista Stadium, another reason to be a lot of fun. Indians, again, versus the Everett Aqua Sox Friday at 6:35 p.m. Spokane Chiefs received some nice honors today in the playoffs. Ended up going pretty well for them. You can catch that game coming up in just one day. Should be a lot of fun for them. But looking at Washington State and Gonzaga battling for the best on the diamond tonight in Spokane. Their second meeting of the year after a 4-1 Zags road win. Gonzaga on a 6-game win streak, longest since April last year. First pitch tonight already underway. Gonzaga up 3-0 as of right now. Seattle Mariners continue their up-and-down season start. They're up against the Detroit Tigers tonight, a team the M's dropped last night's contest to 9-6. Logan Gilbert taking the mound tonight in his first appearance since opening day. That was a strong 7-inning, 2-hit, 1 earned run allowed, plus 8 strikeouts. Pretty good performance. We'll have highlights nightside from this 6:40 first pitch. So now that April begins, no fooling us seeing baseball back. Starting this weekend, we'll have both the Indians and the Mariners every weekend until October at the minimum. You never know if we get a little more playoffs, but it's so far from that.
Lots and lots and lots of baseball. All right. Jack, thank you. The tush-push lives, at least for now.
Yeah, NFL team owners met today to vote on whether to ban the controversial play, but they ended up tabling the vote. ABC's Rena Roy explains why some say the play puts players at risk.
Gotta go for it. Surging forward is Hurts.
The so-called tush push could soon be banned from NFL games, but for now, the play survives. Team owners were set to vote today on whether to get rid of it, but the vote has now been delayed.
I'm open-minded. I'm anxious to see what everyone has to say, but the larger part of the discussion for us is around player safety.
You've likely seen it before. An NFL team has about 1 yard or less to go to get to a first down or a touchdown.
Hurts on the sneak.
The offensive line and quarterback dive forward while players behind help out. In February, the Green Bay Packers filing a motion to remove it, citing concerns about player safety and pace of play. NFL executive Troy Vincent said no injuries have been reported as a result of the play.
The medical professionals at the league have high concerns about, putting players in positions that could lead to catastrophic injuries. And I think this is something that needs to be discussed, and we need to be proactive rather than reactive on that.
The move has been successful for the Philadelphia Eagles, where they refer to it as the brotherly shove. According to ESPN research, the Eagles and Buffalo Bills have combined to run 163 tush pushes the past 3 seasons, more than the rest of the NFL combined.
We're just trying to win football games and trying to get first downs. It was a cool evolution of the play. As I think back, we had a lot of success with it. We were healthy on the play. I believe the whole entire NFL was healthy on the play.
And now this play had been examined by the NFL and the competition committee in previous off seasons, but no action had ever been taken until the Packers' proposal. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
4 things to know about your weather. Wednesday will be drier and warmer than today, but just a little bit. Mainly mountain showers tomorrow. We've got a warming trend in the forecast that takes us into a gorgeous weekend. I'll tell you about it in the 7-day forecast. Plus, I'm looking at the outlook for April after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Then what about the moment when you actually realize that you're not here by accident? That there is a God that really loves you so much that sent his son on a rescue mission for you.
This is something special.
We're going to do this.
On the other side of temporary pain, you meet your other self.
God is setting you up to be blown away.
Makes a Subaru certified pre-owned vehicle better than an average vehicle?
It starts with longevity. 97% of Subaru vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. Every certified pre-owned Subaru gets a 152-point inspection where anything that doesn't meet our high standards is repaired or replaced.
If you're in the market for a Subaru, don't compromise on quality or affordability. Come see our huge selection of vehicles and receive your no-problem customer service at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
NIU has been serving our community for over 50 years. It's a broad mix of cancer care. We see all kinds of urologic cancers and take care of those patients here.
The partnership we have allows us to deliver all the different options all in one place. With a new diagnosis of prostate cancer, you'll have all the options available, everything from the latest surgical options to the latest radiation options, and so we're happy to help with that.
Most patients are referred by their primary care doctors. Patients can certainly always pick up the phone and give us a call as well.
Spokane and North Idaho's country leader. The big 99.9 Coyote Country.
For over 90 years, the McVeigh Brothers family has been installing the very best in roofing, siding, and windows made for the Inland Northwest. Last year, our 6000 Series Coeur d'Alene windows earned the 2024 Energy Star Most Efficient Award, beating some manufacturers by 20%. So this week, we're celebrating by matching your energy rebate. Ask about our current rebate offers for each window sold. At McVeigh Brothers, we're always working for you.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
Now you can listen to a podcast version of Nightline, available free wherever you listen.
Around the nation, New Jersey Democratic Senator Cory Booker held the Senate floor for 25 straight hours with a marathon speech that started at 4 o'clock yesterday. It's a feat of endurance to show Democrats' resistance to President Donald Trump's sweeping actions. The 55-year-old senator's speech has finally officially become the longest in Senate history. Can't imagine basically talking for an entire day.
Also, do you get bathroom breaks? 25. I don't know how you do it.
I don't know that you do.
Yeah. All right. Let's send things over to Chris Crocker now with a look at our weather.
Maybe I'll try right now. How long can I talk about the weather? No one wants that. Let's talk about March. Today is the 1st of April, and I have already had many fun tricks played on me. I'll share one tonight at 11. You'll like it. But our average high temperature for the month of March, 43.5. That was over 3.5 degrees above average. That includes that record-shattering 75-degree day, and that puts us in the top 20 for the warmest Marches. So nothing completely out of the realm of possibility. Our precipitation, over 1.5 inches, but that is over 1/4 of an inch below average. Snowfall was well below average. We only had 0.4 of an inch, which was 3.5 inches below average. This has not been a great year for snowfall in Spokane. We're doing much better by comparison percentage-wise in the mountains, where I guess it really matters. Now today we were below average. 47 was the high today in Spokane after a morning low of 34. 53 is our average high. Sunset at 7:21. I love these longer days. Our high temperature trend over the next 7 days. We're going to be right about average Thursday, and then we're heading above for the next the rest of the 7-day forecast. This warming trend peaking on Sunday at 67 degrees. Our extended forecast, 8 to 14 days, showing above average temperatures continuing. However, this is the latest outlook for the month of April from the Climate Prediction Center. I had to zoom out. Normally I try to focus on the Northwest, but if I were doing that, it would just look like a plain map. You have to go all the way to the south to find any anomalies, leaning toward above average temperatures throughout the southern United States. Meanwhile, the precipitation outlook, a similar story. Nothing to indicate we're going to have anything but an average April by the time all is said and done. looks like there's going to be some fun here through the Mississippi River Valley and into the Midwest, and then below average precipitation through the Four Corners region and the desert Southwest. So never want to wish away any precipitation, especially as we get closer and closer to the dry season. We have a 20% chance of precipitation tomorrow, mainly just some hit and miss showers in the late afternoon and evening. A little bit better chance on Thursday, but most precipitation will be inconsequential through the 7-day forecast. Our next chance is on Monday and Tuesday. And of course, the headline, hard not to just look ahead at this. High pressure building in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for some spectacular spring weather. Enjoy. Derek?
All right, Chris, thank you so much. In North Idaho news now, Governor Brad Little signed a bill into law that criminalizes the public exposure of breasts and toys or products that resemble genitals, including certain accessories hung on truck hitches. I think you know what I'm talking about here. Breastfeeding is exempt from this update to the existing indecent exposure law. The bill takes effect immediately. One lawmaker says it will allow people to call police over accessories hung on those truck hitches resembling male genitalia. The first violation of this law is a misdemeanor, a second offense within 5 years, and it becomes a felony.
Well, before we go to break, here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup tonight.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's time to get spring-loaded at the Kootenai Casino. Stay in April starting at the incredibly low rate of just $59 midweek in the Kootenai Falls Lodge. We'll even include 2 breakfast vouchers. Win at the Inn with big cash giveaways, daily mystery hot spins, Senior Day Wednesdays, and special events all month long. Book this special rate today and come win at the Inn. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
When I was told I needed radiation treatment for a brain tumor, I couldn't stop thinking about what could happen to my memories. Those moments I cherish from growing up, of finding myself, of the people I love, of what I've created. Could they all just fade away? But when I learned how precise treatment was with Gamma Knife, I was reassured that those moments would be preserved. Because it's not only about protecting the memories I've made, but the ones I have yet to create.
Do you like this one? I think this is my favorite. Okay, hon, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby?
Absolutely.
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $750 off your tub or shower remodel.
Here at Coeur d'Alene Honda, we're more than just a car dealership. We're family. For the past 53 years, we've been proudly serving our community.
We offer the best vehicles with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
From coast to coast, we've got you covered.
Whether you're looking for an affordable used car, we're looking to upgrade to a new Honda. We're here to make the process simple and stress-free.
It's not just about selling cars.
We give back to local charities and support our community.
And don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Friday through Sunday. 2 locations, Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center and Kootenai County Fairgrounds. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Book your stay and play getaway today at Missisquoi.com.
All right, coming up tonight on Nightside, the Spokane Valley City Council voting tonight to declare it's not a sanctuary city. The outcome of that vote and what it means for the community coming up tonight at 11 o'clock.
Just a sprinkle or two tomorrow. May get it again on Thursday, opening day of the Indians. It's going to be sunny and 57. And then look at that weekend. What are you going to do with that? You can do it all. Have it all.
Another one of those where you said you could actually ski and golf on the same weekend, right?
Yes, and then go to a baseball game.
There you go.
There it is.
Sounds great to me. Awesome.
All right, thanks so much for being with us. Hope you join us tonight at 11 for Nightside.